Hi, dear friends. Today we are continuing with this book, Jesus in Our Days, um, by the Spirit Joanna De Ângelis and Divaldo Franco. And we are still busy with chapter 1 because it's a really long chapter and it's divided in 4 parts. So we already talked about 3 parts of this chapter 1. And I'm just going to read some of the others because we're going to finish up chapter 1 today. She says, she says Jesus and challenges in this chapter. And she begins this chapter with the process of evolution is a tremendous challenge of spirit. And then she explains that our senses and um, takes over the pleasure of senses. And then she says that um, only pain, when pain pays a visit, that the spirit begin to aspire to high emotions. And she ends this chapter, that's this piece, by saying, step by step, it ascends, fall down, get up again, attracted by sublime tropism of love, reaching the summit in victory. Okay, and then the next thing she started with, shaken and insecure, the spirit discovers a widespread conspiracy against its destiny. Its legacy from the past now reappears and tries to retain it in the restrictive area of immediacy on a lower level of consciousness. We're eating, sleeping, and she's also telling us that reducing all the matters that we are still holding on to. Okay, and then she in that piece in saying, has it experienced this ethical and aesthetical pleasures so different from its earlier animality, it becomes accustomed to it and strive for new commitments that henceforth never cease, since, like an infinite spiral, once a cycle is over, another more attractive and seemingly more easily attainable one opens. And that is when we we see what we should do, and we go through this pain and see that it's not worth it, and we evolve. And she starts the next piece by everything in life is an endurance test. So to endure. And in this one, she explains how the heart works to keep the body alive and how the muscles work and all this. So she used the body to explain, and she ends this by bliss is the ultimate destination. And then she says, in this one I'm going to do today, one must not treat in battle, except to refuse in order to press on. Refuel, sorry, in order to press on. The growth of any ideal results from lower stages overcome and challenges met. The gain sequoia reaches maximum height and girt cell by cell. The universe renews and perpetuates itself molecule by molecule. Too easy a task is a danger to motivation and hinder one's action. The master's entire life was a constant succession of challenges, obstacles in his social and family environment were his first impediments, which he overcome for the sake of the ultimate purpose for which he had come. He did not consent to carry the world's burden as redemption for others. Instead, he taught that one should carry one's own encumbrance with peaceful conscience. He did not assume others' responsibilities. Rather, he showed how to go about them without presumption or cowardly submission. In an unjust and arbitrary society, situations, persons, and circumstances challenged him. Even so, without holding back, he kept his integrity and faced them without anger or fear. You should remember, without anger or fear. That time has passed. The sickly veggies, however, in the landscape has changed, but not the values. They are still the same, generating obstacles and dissatisfaction. So serenely face the challenges of your own. Do not wait for comfort that you do not deserve. Proceed on your journey bravely, persevering your inner values and strengthening them through daily practices. Those who fear the darkness get lost in the night. Be someone who light up a candle to chase away the darkness. Challenged, Jesus prevailed. Follow him and never hold back before the test means for your spiritual growth. So she is using Jesus after explaining the challenges we all have in our incarnations and our evolutionary path. She takes Jesus and she shows his incarnation as an example. And even Jesus almost had these challenges with people that wanted to kill him. He went through horrific things to bring this beautiful message, the good news to us. And even in all this suffering that we will call suffering, he was happy, joyful. He helped everyone. And then she said that he didn't lose his focus on the task that he had to do. So if we can ask ourselves today, and she says, we are here also, not only for ourselves or to elevate or to look at only ourselves, but to give out this light. And she says, to prevail like Jesus, to go through all these sufferings, because we know we're on a planet of trials and expiations. If you don't have trials, if you don't have to work on something, then there is a problem. Then there is something wrong, because we are here to work diligently every day on ourselves, on wherever we go, whatever we need to do. So we need to work on the good, keep out this good, be the light of this world so that they can see Jesus and hear Jesus, especially now. We as Spiritus have opportunity to give out to the world. Many people are suffering and waiting for the good news. And if we do not give out in our daily life, wherever we go, whomever we talk to, this beautiful message of Jesus, we are not doing our jobs. We are not fulfilling our destinies or our incarnate roles. Because if we are here and we have spiritism, we're not only thankful for this, but we know we have been given a great responsibility to give this out, to live this out like Jesus, our Master and our So this chapter is done. And next week we will continue. And this is a beautiful. If you have this book, please be free and read it with me. It is, especially now before Christmas, we feel Jesus and we feel the spirits in this jubilant energy. And it's a time of giving, although we have to give always. And there's many people suffering at this time of year. Many people losing their jobs. Many people really suffering. So it is our job not only to give food and money, but also to give peace, because that's what Jesus did. He didn't have things to give, but he gave out this peace for them to look and to stay happy and positive. Thank you so much for joining me again today, beloved friends. It is a wonderful opportunity to be part of God Radio. How thankful are we so that we can learn together and remind ourselves of all this good that we have received. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to Kardec Radio, where we are always nourishing our souls.